Spam TV, my friend, good evening. Haven't seen you in a while indeed, man. How is life? How is school? I guess you were at school, I think, if I remember, right? Give me 1 second. Not too bad, yeah. How is everything, man? What you been up to? I've been good, man. I've been good. Just standard stuff. Work, wife, kid. This stream sometimes. And that's pretty much it, man. Pretty much it. Not much more than that. Give me 1 second. Okay, I thought I ran that. I didn't. Okay. Yeah, I've been open sourcing some of these things, right? So past couple of streams I've been mostly doing that. Let me actually just do this because it's been asking me to do this for a while now. Nice, man. That's great, dude. That's badass. Good job, man. That's amazing. Give me 1 second. Let me just let me do an upgrade in this. That's super. Just keep on working, man. That's badass. Let me actually just do one thing. There has to be... Huh, interesting. I guess here? Yeah, exactly. I just want to do one thing very quickly. Give me a second. Wallpapers, I guess, over here, right? Yeah. Where's my terminal app? Terminal app, exactly. Here it is, right? Okay, that's pnpm.dupe, I guess. Give me 1 second. I'll just want to do one thing. And where's my actual terminal? Wait a minute. Here, right? So if we go, I guess terminal, right? Just need to, oh yeah, here it is. Okay. Just want to do one thing very quickly. I guess it's this one, right? Yeah. Then we go here. Then we go over here, right? And we go there. Wallpapers, right? There was this thing that I just wanted to set. Where was it? I think I saved it here. Cranberry, my friend. I thought that you already got bored of me, man. But you're back. How dare you have a life other than watching me? Unacceptable. Unacceptable, dude. Having life and all of that. What is next, right? But good to see you, dude. Good to see you, genuinely. Let me just see about this. Yes, that's great. 1 second. Background image path, uniform to fill. Background opacity, background image alignment. Yeah, so this is what I think I want, right? Yeah, exactly. That's awesome. Beautiful. Okay. I think I wake up, Alex, and I just think about you. Nothing else. Bastard. Alright, great. Oh my god, Carex is here. Well, I mean, should I get mad that you haven't been here to see me? Oh my god, what's happening? Everybody got bored of Alex. Everybody got bored of Alex. Unacceptable. Carex used to hang out here. How dare you guys have a life and not just waste your time watching someone else code? How dare you guys have that? Unacceptable. instead of spending all of your free time on my stream. Life is overrated. Actually, we are, I promise soon. I know that I keep saying this. I just want to kind of get these things done. I just want to get these things done before we do that. It's just there's some of these silly things that, yeah, I just need us to finish. So, yeah, that's just how it is. I know, but that's what it is. Because we're going to be soon building a service in Go, and I'm actually looking forward to that very much. Let me actually wait. I think a lot of you are snowflakes. You're not ready for Metallica here. So I need to put something that won't hurt your feelings. I see. Excuses. You just got sick of me. Just say it, Alex, I got sick of you, man. You and your philosophy. Fair enough. Louis GUI is doing great, man. It's doing amazing. I moved a lot of stuff here. Now I'm finalizing the moving of TipTap. It's all almost fully unit tested, almost 100%, and I'm very happy. I moved a lot of things here. So yeah, that's going great. It's going great. Yeah, that's how much I can tell, really. And in fact, we are supposed to now finalize this crap, right? So last thing that I've done is we did this link logic, this thing, and I just found this tiny bug that you can actually spawn the link without selection. So let's kind of start there today, and then we hopefully at least do something fun. Hopefully, yeah. So this is what we missed, right? We don't want to show this. We don't want to be able to show this thing unless you actually have a selection, because we want. Okay, so that's okay. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna continue a little bit with this. Yeah, that's what it is, guys. That's what it is. Will it get a little bit boring? Maybe not, right? I mean, I'm excited genuinely. I mean, I was at work today and I'm like, man, can't wait tonight to finish this stuff. So for me, it's certainly not boring, but maybe for you guys it is. Who knows? I don't. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm very happy to play Metallica. It's just I don't know how many of you gonna, I'm all in, right? Good. Let's go, man. That's what I want to hear. Let's play some awesome stuff, right? Fuck yeah, good, great. Okay, let's play some legendary ones. Let's start with one, and let's see where the evening takes us. Great, man. Thank you. Okay, so this why it kind of sucks that there's this background, right? Okay, so what I'm actually gonna do, it seems to me at least here, I'm gonna actually do this instead. Yeah, it's truly an art album, one of the best albums ever recorded, arguably. What? How did we manage to link that? Alright, let's refresh that. Yeah. I mean, technically you shouldn't be able to link something that fundamentally isn't a link, but we're actually able to do that. What? Wow, okay, so let's fix that, right? So let's start the stream there, and then let's see what's happening. So that's not active yet. Open link input, yes. Candle insert link. Yeah, exactly, right. Let's try this. That should work technically, right? Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's fine, right? And then we can unlink, right? So that's what we wanted to do. Okay, that's great. Then we have this fella, right? Okay, let's see what I wrote last time I worked with this. Only trigger link logic if the link extension is actually enabled. Yeah. Okay, let me do these tiny things and then we'll see. So another thing with this thing, right, is that yeah, we need to make sure that some of these things that we are triggering, that we are running, that we are enabling actually has that extension enabled, because some of you have been following at all this implementation of TipTab that I have, you define which extensions you want for every instance of TipTab, right? We have to make sure that the, for example, link is enabled for a given thing, even though link, I guess, should be enabled for every instance of an editor, right? I guess I actually think that this link thing should probably be everywhere, right? So I'm gonna make that decision right now. So what I'm actually gonna do, I'm going to take this thing away, and I'm gonna go to the I shouldn't have saved gate, wait. Yeah, so I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna go to defaults, default extensions, and I'm actually gonna say, hey, link is a default extension. And then if we go over here, we'll get rid of the link, right? I know we can't get rid of it. Okay, go. Shit. Ah, come on, man. Come on. Where's the defaults? Here. Alright, so this is what I want. And then it's complaining now that this thing is missing, right? Which is fine. Let's go over here. Let's get rid of that. Let's get over here. Then we'll need to do one thing, right? So we'll need to go to this sanitizer, HTML sanitizer I implemented over here, right? And we need to get over here, say A. So allowed classes, right? Is that where we are? Yeah, A. Ah, shit. Yep, something like that. And then this fella over here, right? Alright, cool. Oh my fucking lord, man. Come on. Shit. Alright, never mind. Was a stupid idea, after all, I guess. Alright. All right, that's a dumb idea. Okay, so I made a hook last night that I'm not using, but all of this logic that I have here in a toolbar, I basically moved into a custom hook. So we'll need to switch to that. We'll need to use this. So let's just make sure that, yeah, I mean, let's just make sure that everything's fine. So let's see what I wrote. Maybe write find better toolbar icons, only link logic. Yeah, okay, so let's just do that. Yeah, fuck it. And then we're gonna use that hook. So what I'm gonna do, we need a state like this as well. So I'm gonna say is image enabled. Sorry, is link enabled, right? We're pretty much gonna do this as well, something like this, right? And here we're gonna say, I guess, link. Matty, my friend, good evening. So let's see here if I print this fella. How are you doing, Matty? My faithful follower. Yeah, is link enabled, true. Good, dude, good. Long day at work. I mean, it's not. Okay, let me stop complaining. Stop complaining, man. Good, man, good. Good, good. That's all I can say. Very good, very good. I was kind of thinking if there's anything I can bitch about, but then there isn't. So great, man. I was kind of trying to, you know. All right, so if we get over here and, right, so we're gonna do this. I just want to kind of group these. I'm kind of thinking a little bit ahead, right? That's why I'm grouping these props under the link and image. Because if we want to configure these extensions furthermore with anything really else in the future, I would much rather have them grouped like this, right? So, and actually, yeah, so here now we can say is extension. So pretty much we're gonna call it like this. So we're gonna, and then we'll see as the time goes by if we can do something smart, right? I just need this to be super clean. Need this to be super clean because, you know, we're gonna do a lot of work in the future with TipTap, and I need this to be absolutely systematically solved. All right, yeah, exactly, right? So now we are in the toolbar, and now we need to ask, hey, so here I have to ask, obviously, right? Link dot is extension enabled in the first place, right? And then this, because if there's no extension for that specific instance of the editor, then it's useless. Okay, now actually what I wanted to do, right? I have this hook, right, that I wrote. So I basically moved all of this logic to the custom hook. Let's see if I did that properly. Finvo is here, the C guy. Nice. Finvo, my friend, good evening. Good to see you, man. How is life? How was the stream? How is life? Did hardware. I need to check your stream. Let me just give you a shout out again. I need to check your stream. I also haven't had much time to, you know, to stream and stuff like that, but guys, make sure to give Finvo a follow, a great guy. Project is fine, man. Project is good. I'm just open sourcing a bunch of stuff and testing it and doing that sort of stuff. But as I always say, right, with the limited time we all have, right, it's moving forward. So that's all that all of us can do, right? As long as it's moving forward, it's kind of good, right? So that's my perception, right? It has to move forward, not backwards. So pretty much, yeah. Yeah, it has to be like that, right? It's after all, right? This isn't our full-time job, so it's just a hobby, right? Yeah, that's more or less that. I'm just now trying to open source some of this garbage, and yeah, that sums it up. That sums it up. Okay. All right. So yeah, I mean the thing is, you know how they say always, be careful what you wish for. I mean, I probably wouldn't, right? Many years ago I worked remotely full time. Before all of this remote thing became a thing, right? And I don't know. I love working with people, man. I love going to work. I love my job, right? Sako is here. Sako, my friend. So I'm not so sure, right, if I would want it. So I mean, maybe, right? It's of course I'm not gonna say no, but so it's hard to say, right? Okay, actually, let's leave that there. All right, so let me try this, right? So I'm gonna actually need to remove shit tons of stuff from here. So actually, I'm not gonna remove it. I'm just gonna comment out a bunch of this stuff, right? I'm gonna comment out a bunch of this stuff. Shit. Yeah, I don't know. There's a bunch of this stuff as well, so I don't know how far should I go with commenting things out, right? How many shares is it okay, you're asking, Sako? Well, well, that depends on the responsibility, right, that you would have, right? So depends on the responsibility, right? Depends on responsibility and of course your commitment to it as well, right? So shit, man, these names are pretty terrible. So let's just call this, let's not destructure it, let's just call link input, right, like this. Then yeah, I mean, then you're practically co-founder as well then, right? So you should probably ask for, I don't know, anywhere from 7 to 15%. Something like that, right? That would be my take. My pleasure, but definitely not below 7%. Finvo, I mean, I feel you, man. I think that's not necessarily just tech debt is always going to be there, right? I suggest if you're in a position, if you're any sort of tech lead, or it doesn't really matter, right? Tackle that with your team, right? Because tech debt is always going to be there. You guys just need a strategy and an incremental approach to it, right? Tech debt is always going to be there, and that's why we have the jobs at the first place, right? So you just need to create some sort of strategy on how you wanna fix some of that, right? Because fundamentally, that's why we have the jobs, to fix that sort of stuff, right? There's no code base on the planet that doesn't have tech debt, right? Leo, my friend, good evening. All right, so okay, never mind. Okay, so okay, guys, I'm just gonna focus for like a few minutes because Exactly, Finmo. That sounds like a strategy of something, right? So yeah. Good luck. No, I will focus now just for a couple of minutes because I really need to finish this. We're almost done with this crap, right? And I need to finish. Okay, so and I will do that. That's just how it is. Okay. So okay. So bastards. Okay, so what I'm actually gonna do, I'm going to fucking bastards, man. Okay. All right. So how can I strategically approach this? All right. So okay. I guess. Okay. All right. So let's do it like this. So I can do this. So let's do it slowly. I just need to do this slowly somehow. Okay. So do this, right? Okay, that's great. Use click outside input wrapper ref. So I guess can we pass the ref? Because this ref, I suppose, has to be a prop of some kind, right? So I guess could I do something like this, like ref, and then I don't fucking know, to be honest. Let's give it a shot. Okay, it's a ref object. I never know these freaking types. Ref object. Something like that, maybe. Yeah, alright, cool. So something like that, right? Yeah. Yeah. Cool, cool. I guess. For whom the bell tolls. Time marches on. For whom the bell tolls. What the hell was the name of this? Use link input, yeah. Take a look to the sky just before you die. It's the last time you will. Alright, so what do we have with this link input asshole here? So what do I return? Is shown position value and error. Okay. Is shown. So I guess I can nuke these assholes, right? Just step by step, right? I can get rid of this crap here. And then here I can say, fuck. So I need to expose these things, right? From within there, right? Yeah. So I need to expose this, right? For whom the bell tolls. Beautiful, beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. Cool, cool. Shit. Okay. So we need to return this crap as well, right? Yeah. Cool. So we're gonna do this. Yep. And then link input. I'm explicitly not destructuring these due to some naming collisions and stuff. Actually, we can play some. We can play some. Yep. We can for sure play some. Definitely. If you want, happy to do so. Now, is this great? I don't actually know, man. Is this great? I don't freaking know. carry mountain. So Captain Sparrow, his money he was counting. And then produce me. The fuck is where... Oh, what? I don't think it's this, right? Alright, so something's off. So it's shown this bad boy here isn't working properly. And I suppose because, but where editor reference is not even used. Okay, and where is this? It's shown false. Oh, I see. Wow, okay, so what the hell is happening, man? So something isn't right. What's happening with our extension? Why is it? Is link input is shown. Link input, that's fine, but what's up with our link? Why is our link? No, that's not even the problem. What's up with our, or did I just mess that up in the give me a second. Walk for my radio. Walk my radio. Wow, like where's the link icon? Like I don't see anything. I don't see that I've actually nuked it. Like I genuinely don't see that I've removed that. Oh, I did. Okay, my bad. This is the problem. Revert this change. Okay. That's why. Jesus Christ, man. Alright, does this crap still works? Yes, okay. That's great. Okay, good. My bad. Okay, so far so good. So this custom hook does whatever it has to do. Basically, for those of you who don't know what the hell am I doing, which is most of you, you just love to see my face, and that's all. I get that. I'm just moving this logic from the toolbar into the custom hook, so we don't have all of this crap, basically, in here. So we can kind of, you know, yeah, we can just localize or group this stuff. Absolutely, my face is very pretty. I'm actually the most handsome person in this room right now. Link input. Okay, so yeah, I see. Absolutely. And everybody knows that. Play one game, Rebecca. Oh my god. Some pretty cool people showing up. What is happening here? What is happening? What is happening there, man? Alright, cool. So handle insert link, right? So if we nuke this fella, right? Like this, right? Then here I can say link dot, no, link link input insert link. Yeah. Are you saying that we aren't cool? I absolutely am. Absolutely. The only cool person in this whole stream is actually me. The rest of you are like not very cool. Yeah. That's just how it is. That's just how life is. It's nothing personal, right? There can only be one cool person in here, and we all know who that person is, right? Let's not deceive ourselves. Fight me. That guy. I miss that guy on YouTube. I miss that guy, man. That guy was great. Fight me. Dude, I'll never forget that person. Was he one of the biggest idiots I met online in my life? Absolutely. Does that mean, yeah. What the hell happened here? Oh, I see. All right, what's happening now? Is this still working? Well, not really, right? That isn't a link, is it? I'm your dream, make you real. How your eyes when you were still. Said but true. All right. Man, it happened to me, if you remember, a couple of, maybe a month ago. I felt like a little asshole. You literally, like when you fall off of your bike, you feel like an asshole. It's incredible. I don't know why. I mean, it's not even funny. People were sympathizing with me. I just felt like an asshole. Like a 35 years old falling off of the bike, you know, Jesus Christ, man. What an asshole. Absolute asshole. But that's what it is. That's how it is, man. Skill issue. 100%. 100%. No question about that. 100%. And I wasn't drunk. I wish. I wish. Yeah, I mean, that could be definitely a way out. That's not even a terrible idea, to be very honest with you. Oh my God. I don't. Sometimes I see this code that I wrote, and I'm like, okay, I'm a genius, and then like I don't even understand this. Just beautiful, kind of two contradicting feelings at the same time. It's like, wow, I'm so smart. Like, what the fuck is this, man? But that's not even what this is. This is like a function, right? So shit, man. Because this is a generic here, right? Can I do like type of form.set? And that's literally not where I wanted to write here. I wanted to write that elsewhere. Can I do like, I don't think that's possible. So hard, man. Jesus Christ. Okay, you know what? I'll just say like form, and then use AJV. Yeah, but am I even exporting this type? No, because this is this other library. If you remember that we open sourced, use AJV. Oh my fucking god, man. I just did this to see. I mean, yeah, well, no, I mean, what? Come on, dude. I am actually. So, can I say type of something like that, like set or some shit like that? No. What? Man, what? It should be able to. Come on, dude. No, that's not. That's. So hard, man. Okay, wait. So why can't I import this crap, man? Use for, yeah, there it is, right? So why is via, yeah. No, it's just like it's like a TS server is like farting out, right? It's crazy, right? And this is also not what I want. I want to say set value. I don't actually even know if this is possible, right? Jesus Christ, man, why are you doing that to me, man? Jesus Christ, man. Okay. Use form return. Here it is, right? I see. Can I do like, wait a minute. Can I do partial? Good evening, everybody. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, but it requires a type. Okay, fuck my life, man. Okay, you know what? Let's just do it like this. Let's just say set value. So hard, man. Where is this thing? All right, so is this the type? Maybe we can just copy paste, man. That we are capable of for sure. Right? Yeah, for sure we can copy paste code. That we are good at. Definitely. Okay, great. There we go. We're so good at copy pasting code. It's so smart. Sometimes I'm just like, how can somebody be that smart? I don't get it. Incredible. Absolute incredible intelligence. Beautiful. Sometimes I'm thinking, wow, is this even real? Is this like type of intelligence human intelligence? Am I even human? Sometimes I wonder, right? Am I, am I a human or am I not, right? Okay, great. That's good. That's good, fellas. That's good. So that works. People always ask me, Alex, how come that you're the smartest people alive and yet so humble? Like, what can I answer, right? Whatever I answer is going to be super intelligent answer. Daniel subscribed. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you very much, buddy. That's very kind of you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. Thanks. All right, so why is our validation not working? That's super weird. All right, let's see, did we forget something? Okay, so how is this not invalid? Let's see. So let's fix that. Whenever I may roam, man. Yeah, but there's a little crap in here, man. There's a little thing that, why is this not failing now? My code works. I don't know why. My code doesn't work. I don't know why. Why are you working? Why are you working? Why are you not working? Double negation, right? Why are you not working, man? Come on. Oh, I hate when my perfect code perfectly works. Jesus Christ, man. I hate when my code is perfect and flawless and absolutely gorgeous. It's just tough. Oh, code, why do you work so well, flawlessly? Oh my god, like, this is unacceptable. Why am I so great at my full-time job and a life in general? Like, incredible. Absolutely incredible. I literally, everything I do is perfect in life. It's crazy, man. Cannot live like this anymore. Okay. It just works. I mean, everything I touch turns to gold. It's almost like that, right? Beautiful, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous. What can I say? That's what the perfection brings to the table, right? This morning I woke up and literally a mirror called me and said, hey, can I look at you, Alex? I need some water. Even I need to hydrate with the perfect body. All right, cool. Well, that's what it is, man. That's what it is. That's just how it is, right? That's how it is. I will much rather choke on my own balls than drink water because you guys have points, okay? Apologies for vulgarity. All right. How can you choke on something that's so small? Impossible. Okay, let's stop there, right? Let's not get there, okay? Let's not get there, fellas. Danger zone, danger zone. Yeah, let's not. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Okay. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I am, in fact, happy with that, right? Okay, use link input. Okay, so the only now thing. Link input. Okay, so the only thing that I'm kinda like, okay, we're not destructuring this, and I kinda like it. And the main reason why I like it, but how, like, what would one call this, right? Because technically, right, we're just getting some values which are now encapsulated inside of this reusable hook, right? But if we destructure this, then it feels disconnected, and you're reading the code, is like, what the hell is set value, right? So what we can do, so we have two choices here. Either do it like this, and then use the object directly, right? Or prefix these with something like is link shown, link position, set link position, set is link shown. So I think I'm gonna leave it like this. I mean, it's worth spending a minute now while we're rounding this up, right? But I think this is great. Now we have encapsulated all of this link stuff in here, right? Which I think is pretty awesome. I think it's pretty awesome, actually. Because it doesn't pollute this thing now. It has a link input wrap. Yeah, right? It has selection, I mean. Yeah, I think that's great. I don't think we can clean it up more than we already have, right? So I think that's pretty awesome. All right, cool, man. That's great. I like that a lot. Okay. Now see the sun. Now see the sun. Turn the pages, turn the stone. I'm open sourcing basically the TipTap, the rich text editor. Well, it's already pushed. I'm just kind of implementing those kind of more complicated things like modals, links, videos, and stuff like that, right? Okay, so that, I mean, feels nice, right? The icons fucking suck, I agree, and we're gonna find another icon pack. Hopefully one of you can also help with that. Image should be also working, right? So we did that, base 64 encoded, right? So that's good. And now if I go to production, basically we have this YouTube video, which basically was just a alert before, right? So like, hey, insert YouTube thing. Yeah, icons are terrible. Yes, 100% with you, 100% with you. And I mean, yeah. Seeing all these things sometimes feels like, yeah, I mean, the front end, the client side programming has gotten increasingly more complex past 2 decades, right? So, actually, to say more like decade and a half. So you are absolutely right that the complexity that we have in a modern web application in the front end far suppresses any API type of stuff, because APIs today can almost be generated based on the OpenSpec API, right? So there's many tools out there where you can give it a just valid OpenSpec API or Swagger spec and almost generate a working, right? So it's fundamentally, yes, it has gotten a lot more complex for sure. Okay, so that's great. Actually, there's only one thing that I dislike. No, the YouTube is going to open as an external link, but it actually renders it renders an embed, an iframe in the app, right? So you have to enable course, you have to enable some security things, so you allow iframes to render in your app, right? We can talk about this because I've implemented this long ago. I'm just now improving just this. It's open source now, so I'm kind of I have removed all the programmer network related details because yeah. Okay, what did I want to do? Shit, I wanted to do something. I lost the thought. Dude, what did I want to do? Shit, man. I wanted to do something with the YouTube, and then some of you asked the question. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, camera is moving on its own. It's following my face. Yes, it's following my pretty face, my beautiful face. Absolutely, absolutely. Icon add YouTube. Okay, that's super. Beautiful. Okay. So if we go now to our TipTap stories, we'll enable the YouTube extension here as well. So let's say YouTube, right? And then we should see that ugly icon right there, right? So here it is. Yeah, so that's great. And now we kind of follow. Missing one inside of me, deadly lost, this can be real. Can't stand the sad I feel. Emptiness is killing me. Growing darkness taking dawn. I was me, but now he is gone. What a fucking great lyrics, man. What an art. Absolute piece of art. Okay, great. So, you know what I'm thinking now? For YouTube video link, I wonder if we should spawn some crap like this as well. Yeah. He's deaf. What a stupid comment. I love it. Beautiful. Absolutely. I have studio monitors here. I have professional studio monitors. All right, cool. Well, I mean, this crap already works, right? Now the main question is like, do I want to spawn the same input, right? Fucking asshole. Beautiful, beautiful. Absolutely great. Okay, so now we're learning some stuff, right? Crap. So it seems that having an input like this is useful not just for the link, right? It seems we could have used this also for other things, right? Which means naming this link input was wrong, right? That's why I guess initially I called it cursor input, right? Because it was bound somewhat to the cursor, but not really, right? So how would we call this? Any suggestions? Like a floating input. fixed input, maybe floating input, right? Position input. How should we call this crap? So we have to call it different because I want to reuse this, right? We need to use it now. So when I add a YouTube video, we get this same type, right? So I guess floating input or something like that, right? No, that kind of sucks. Floating input. Floating input. Shit input. I like that. Yeah, very creative. Link input. No, it's already a link, but it's no longer going to be just link. It's going to be. I think I'm going to call it floating input. I think that's a good name. Input. The way it is do. Modal input. Modal input. Modal input. I think that's not a bad name either. It's slightly misleading though, because it indicates, I mean, function-wise, yes, behaves almost like a modal, right? But modal generally opens on a center, right? Vertically and horizontally. So I think floating input or modal input. Modal input. Shit. Let's keep it modal input for now. Yeah. Fuck it. Yeah, let's keep modal input. Yeah. $25 gold, my friend. Where have you been, dude? Do you not like me anymore? What is this? What is this thing, man? Like, do you have a life now? Is this what is this about, dude? Like, what? You have a life now and you don't come to my stream all the times? Oh my god, Cassie's here as well. Unacceptable that you guys have life other than this stream, man. I don't even feel bad for some of you anymore, man. Absolutely unacceptable, dude. Unacceptable. Fucking games, man. I actually saw you playing games on Discord, man. I saw you playing games on Discord, man. You should stop doing that, dude. Fuck your friends, man. And the games, man. Do something more productive in your life than waste time playing games, man. Alright? And Cassie is hacking. Cassie has a life. Seriously, I saw you playing something Lord of the Rings or something. No, I saw it on Discord by accident. You played some RPG most likely. You gotta grind the life, man. The real one. The real life. Gaga. Gaga. Goo goo. Do you need a pacifier, Leo? Feel like a little baby now? I'm just shitting on you, man. I love you, dude. It's fine. Alright, sorry. I mean, this is such a tiny detail and it's irrelevant, but it's relevant, actually. That sentence makes absolutely no sense. Gaga. But, you know, gaga Google, right? Gaga, 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 gaga. Gaga, 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 gaga. Yeah, what's up, my slaves? Exactly, that was pretty awesome. Yeah, I agree. Shit. Okay, so this is good, right? I have one problem with this now, is that the input is fine, right? This is the problem. What the fuck do we do with this now, right? We need to kind of change this modal now to take maybe buttons, optional buttons that do other things, right? The font Cassie is this. So now we need to choose, like, what do we do with these buttons, right? Like, do we just pass children here and then we do something, right? I guess that's what we have to do, right? Because this thing now is no longer just covering a single use case. My pleasure, man, my pleasure. So I think that's what we gotta do, unfortunately, right? So here we gotta say children, right? I'll just save this for a moment. Shit. Yeah, I mean, that's just what it is. Do I like it that we have to do this extra work? No, I do not. But what can I do, right? What needs to be done, right? Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool. So let's fix the link one first, right? Over my dead body. Over my dead body. Good source to learn TypeScript official documentation, like with everything else, pretty much. XYZ, good evening, buddy. What's up? Not much, just, yeah, open sourcing this stuff, improving things, having fun, man. What about yourself? What about yourself? Mouths are full of lies. Tend to memorize. No. Honestly, I find this incredibly fun. It's fun because it's rewarding, man. I mean, I have a lot of plans with TipTap, right? I have a lot of plans for this editor, and the fact that I've cleaned up so much of this stuff just puts me at peace, because people underestimate how complex these rich text editors are, right? Okay, so this modal input now kind of does what it has to do. So here we have the children, right? Awesome, Zino. Good to hear that, man. I'm happy to hear that, dude. That's awesome. Like this one, the same one that I have here, right? All right, shut up. Okay, so so this is good now, kinda. And basically, what I need to do now, we want to basically do the same, right? We want to do the same thing with this guy, right? With the video. So when I click on this crap, we want to almost do the identical stuff that we're doing pretty much with the pretty much that we're doing with the link, right? So when I click on YouTube right over here, we want to spawn the same basically input here with different buttons. Maybe one button where it says, hey, there's no playlist, I'll just send you what I don't have those fancy things set up on here. So now when we click the video, right, we want to show the same input, I suppose, right? So that's what we're gonna do actually. All right, so let's do that. So love is a four-letter word and never spoken here. Love is a four-letter word here in this prison. I suffer this no longer. Alright, so shit, man. I wonder if I should just write another hook for this. Because now we need to do pretty much the same with this. Thank you very much for the follows and stuff like that. So yeah, so we pretty much need... So shit, man. Could we generalize this? So now, let me draw this, right? Let me just draw this somehow, right? I'm exhausted about this JS job. I have this JS fatigue. On every site you bombarded with new libs, exam need, page router, app router, React router. But I mean, I think you're self-imposing that stress on you, man. You don't need to do anything. Who said that you have to do any of that? I mean, I think maybe you're being too influenced, man, by these Twitter heroes, as I call them, YouTube heroes, and these idiots who appeal to very young people and sell them crap. You don't have to do anything, man. You have to build things, and that's it. You don't have to use any of that. Okay, so we have this input modal, right? And obviously we have, so let me just kind of draw this for myself, right? So we have the input modal and we have our toolbar. We have our tip-tap toolbar, right? And we have some controls, right? Control 1, Control 2, and Control N, right? Let's just say Control N, right? Some of these require that when you interface with them, that you get some sort of modal like this, where you need to enter some value, right? Right, so can we generalize this? Can we have some generic hook, basically pretty much this that I wrote, this hook here, this use link input, but instead of that we call this use modal input. And then, but we can't, man. Because this is very specific, right? This, for example, is going to open the input at the bounds at the location of where, for example, selected text is, right? So that would be an exception here, right? Shit, man. How can we design this in a generic way? So no matter what I have, but then, I mean, we could generalize it, right? If I would always keep the actual thing right below the actual control, right? This way we could generalize it because we no longer, so right now I'm saying for the link, hey, when you select some text and press the link, show the inputs, the modal below the text. But we don't have to do that. I mean, is it nice to have? Sure. Is it absolutely necessary? No, right? So we could still always, that way, if we position the modal relative to any of the controls that might need this behavior, then we can generalize. Because I have no intention to build fucking logic for every single time I need this type of thing. Which means that this thing, use link input, we can make it use modal input. it's, yeah, I mean, some of this thing like link and stuff, that you can also say might not be generic, because maybe you don't want to link every time, maybe you want something else. So maybe we can have yeah, exactly, right, because the modal itself isn't really associated too much to this hook itself, right? The modal itself is whatever the modal content has, right? So we are controlling that here anyway, so that's amazing. So yes, let's do this, right? I think this is a fantastic idea. So this should be use modal input, and it should just be concerned about positioning the modal relative to your cursor, no matter what this is. And then insert link and shit like that. Well, that type of stuff we could technically pass to the hook itself from the outside as an argument, as a prop, right? So open modal, this could be generic. And some of this stuff we would have to kind of pass from the outside. Fuck. Wait, I need to write the meta code in a way. So use modal, and I need to just write some arbitrary potential code, right? Use modal input. What would this take? This would take, so these would be internal states. It would basically it would be responsible for handling its own stuff. This would be inside. What's the reason for building your own components? Because I don't want my website to look like every other website. And of course, then there are other reasons. A lot of these libraries have things that I don't need, or that I don't like how they're implemented, right? It's very simple, right? A bunch of these libraries try to solve every problem with every component. And because of that philosophy, each one of these components is highly convoluted with portals, wrappers, and all sorts of shit. Because they start simple, then they try to solve the whole world problems, right? This library that I built, most of these components are 5 lines of code using Tailwind classes, and that's it, right? So there's no magic in most of these. This is an exception because TipTap fundamentally is complex. What I'm doing here is just doing what one has to do with TipTap, right? But yeah, this library is solving my problems, not everybody's problems, right? And that's the difference. All right, so what did I want to do? Okay, yeah, so going back here, right? So we would call it like this, use modal input. I mean, yeah, but if we actually decide to do this, then a bunch of this stuff, so these things are gone, right? So these 3 things are going away from there. Because then the modal itself would only be responsible for positioning itself. And maybe that's what it should do, right? Because technically, the only thing that's coupling this... So actually, this doesn't belong here, right? Do you think it's a better exercise? So this depends which problem you're solving, right? If you want to build a startup, you have limited funds, you want to ship fail and fast, you want to ship fast, fail fast, you would never want to do what I did here. This is my hobby, right? I do this for fun. So if I was doing this, if I had invested my money into this project or any of this, of course I would not do this, even in insanity, right? So don't take this as a great example of how you should do it necessarily, because this is a stream and it's a different type of thing. I'm taking my time with this project as long as I want, right? I'm not in a hurry at all because I don't care, right? But if I did care, if I invested my money into this project, then of course this would be vastly different experience. I would do many things very differently, right? So it depends what you're doing, right? Okay, so I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to say here, use modal input. Unfortunately, that's just what it is, right? And then I'll have to, unfortunately, do some of these things. I'm commenting this out because I'll need this code. I'll need this code as well. My friend, and you will see the dream is my reality. Yeah, that's great. That's great, yeah. This will no longer take any editor reference of any kind. This is now going to be a super simple kind of hook, right? And it's only going to be responsible for showing any sort of input modal that we might have anywhere in the project. In this case, we're using it primarily for tips tab, right? Yes, there we go. Oops. Can I breathe the open air? All right, so we're gonna move some of this stuff back, right? This is just the nature of designing proper stuff, right? We literally just went back and forth between some of these things, and that's amazing. That's perfectly fine. That's how you build great things, right? Sanitarium. All right, great, super. That's amazing. And let's move these bad boys over there. I mean, we could technically now move these things in a separate hook, right? And we can do that. Let's be careful not to start changing 15 things at once, right? But fundamentally, of course, we can now actually, we can. And yeah, we're gonna change this slightly a bit, right? So you can see this is still a link input. Let's call this a link modal, link input modal, right? Something like that. Because now we're gonna actually have to spawn, well, have multiple of these, right? Okay, super. Does this work? Let's see. Does it still work? Should still work, right? Great. Okay, super. So yeah, so that's a truly generic hook now. It's basically doing very little, right? It's essentially just, yeah. This also technically should be there, right? So this thing, instead of calling it open link, so this should essentially be also there. But then we have to decide that, hey, every time we open this model, it's always going to be opened at the cursor. So no longer we're going to care about the selection, right? So we actually have to, if we want to generalize this like this, right, then we have to do that. So we have to kind of get rid of this crap and call this open modal. Now, I guess what we need to do is we need to somehow get the so we need to get the position of our cursor, or we need to get the event that triggers this, right? We need to get the position of the element that triggered this open modal thing, right? So where is this crap? So I guess that's what we have to do. So we would need to pass it this. Yeah. So let's call this link input modal. I don't know what type is this going to be. We need to figure that out in a second. It's going to be some mouse event for sure. Can we go that generic? Is it always going to be a mouse event? Who knows, right? For now, we know that it will. But will it be always that? Time will tell, right? I don't actually know. Let's just say mouse event here. And then I suppose, right, we want to... Can I don't know this API very well, to be very frank with you, right? Can I say E? So let's ask ChatGPT. How can I get bounding box and a position element from the click event? Exactly. Okay, beautiful. That's literally what we need. Beautiful. Super. Yo. So something like that, right? Let's give this a shot. Completely worked. Oh, sorry. We didn't call this, right? It's a good question, right? It's a good question. Honestly, hard answer. Hard answer because you're not really training these things, right? I don't know to which extent are these ChatGPT LLMs actually being trained, right? What the fuck are you talking about, man? Binary 64, good evening, buddy. How is life? Six out of 10. I guess that's fine. Good, man. Good. Not much to say, honestly. Just the standard stuff. Wife, kid, work, friends, beers, and more or less that, yeah. And streaming. Why is this so hard, man? I mean, seriously, like, does this have to be this hard, man? I mean, it's quite a fucking dumb thing, man. Well, depends on your expectations, right? I mean, everything in life is about expectations, right? For me, $25 is meaningless amount of money, right? And for the amount of questions that it answers, if it answers 5 questions a day for me, accurately or right, it's so I disagree with that. I'm sorry. How quickly did the humankind go from a miracle and literally contributing 0 to this amazing technology to complaining about it? It's incredible. I don't get, like, us as a species, it's no strange that we as a species are undeniably going to self-destruct because we have no perception. Our perception of things is just, we became such an ungrateful piece of cosmos, right, that it's crazy, man. Literally, ChatGPT is a fucking miracle, man. Like, how quickly did people go from that to, oh my god, it didn't answer my question in 3 seconds exactly the way that I wanted. Oh my fucking god, it sucks. I don't get that, man. That level of ungratefulness to me is shocking and scary. Genuinely. I asked it a question and it gave me a wrong response. Oh my god. The level of ungratefulness is concerning, man. Absolutely concerning. But why does that matter? I mean, I don't understand your argument. Why does it matter about what's the argument about the feelings? I don't follow. What that has to do with this subject, right? We're talking about programming. I don't give a fuck if it protects someone's feelings, right? So what is your point? I don't get it. Who cares about feelings, man? I don't give a shit about feelings. I'm using ChatGPT for programming, and it's great for that, right? Who gives a shit about feelings? I mean, you know, you have people. Yeah, fuck them, man. I mean, I don't care. Like, I mean, okay, it seems that we're on the same page. Who cares, man? I don't give a fuck about people who seek to get offended, right? These people are sick in the head anyway, and you should just not interface with them. That's really all that there is to it. I actually love to talk to people who are open-minded to who you know how Jordan Peterson said. He said, in order for me to decipher anything in life, I have to risk of being offensive. Because if you are never risking to, if you ever want to get to the bottom of anything new or discover anything new, you have to obviously risk of being offensive, right? Otherwise, we will just stop talking to each other because everybody gets offended by some stupid thing, right? It's ridiculous, right? And these types of people, just don't talk to them. It's, dude, why am I wasting so much fucking time with this, man? How hard is this? Jesus Christ, dude. Exactly, binary, man. That was, I felt bad for her. I'm like, somebody throw in the towel. Somebody throw in the towel, right? And save that woman. Save her. Save her from her own doom, right? That was brutal. Brutal. It's good, it's good. It's just, sorry, I was just chatting. It's hard to code when you're fully engaged in the chat. She is bright. She's super smart. But she tried to downplay a guy whose job is to read people's faces, right? So that was a mistake, right? Maybe, I mean, she can probably do what she tried with 99% of other people, right? But not with that guy. That guy is literally, his job is to talk all day long and think, right? So it's like it's hard to beat that guy in the argument, right? Why? Because he literally just talks all day long, every day, his whole life, right? Okay, beautiful. So this works. This works. This is great. That is super. Super simple. That's what I wanted, right? Now we can implement the same thing with Nitro. I'm working on TipTap. I'm basically finalizing these more complex controls, image uploads, linking, videos, and stuff like that, right? So this is now open source. I open sourced it as part of the Yale library, right? And we're kind of, yeah, doing now the... So my idea now, bear with me, is this. Give me a second. Input wrapper ref. Where is this ref? So I think, yeah, this is my kind of idea. The only thing, yeah, okay, so here now we have to say like link input link wrapper ref, right? So yeah, I mean, so can we further on improve this? Maybe, right? Maybe, but let's not go crazy with that. That would be a super huge danger. Because why am I already saying this? Well, I'm saying that because now we need this hook duplicated, right? So I need the link input modal, but I now also need the YouTube input modal, right? And I need another ref, right? I need a YouTube wrapper ref. So let's do it in steps, right? This is great, right? So it's okay. It's not that bad, right? So we have YouTube input modal, right? And we need to do the same thing. So let's do it. And then we see, is there a space for genericness? Can we see patterns in there? And then based on these patterns, can we see, okay, is there something generic here that we can furthermore reuse, right? Instead of instantly throwing ourselves into there. So YouTube modal, blah, 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 right? Then the value in all of this crap is no longer the case, right? So I'll just say here, you know, I'll just pass some random stuff, cool, right? The error is going to be null or whatever. Yes. On change, we're just going to say input, we're going to print something. And then this should be YouTube wrapper ref, right? And then here I can say, hey, because this is children, I'll just say, cool story, bro. Beautiful story. Beautiful story, man. I love it, right? Right? Okay, cool. Cool. All right. All right. Fuck, man, when I read my words, it's quite depressing. Okay. All right. It's, oh shit. It's, okay. Now, we do the same, right? Come here and we say, well, not link input, but we say YouTube input mode, right? Same crap, right? Bam, there it is, right? So now we have modals reused, right? They appear at the place, cool story, bro, beautiful story, man, I love it, right? Cool, all right, great. Beautiful. All right, so that's great. Cool. Great, amazing, okay, beautiful. So now for this fella here, JSON. From this day, I'm spelling JSON, Yason. Okay, so I'm gonna basically grab this fella from here, and I'm gonna say add icon name YouTube, icon add YouTube, right? So now if I go here, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, perfect. Limao. Let's play a different song for you pussies. Let's play like, okay, wait a minute, bear with me. Let's play something like, let's play Kill Switch Engage. What do you think? Leo, I will find you and I will kill you, man. Shut the fuck up with that crap, man. Never again. I played your song once. I respect that. Absolutely. No. Sorry. First one song from me. It's actually Angle. And then let's put the volume up. For you, for the snowflakes, you can leave now. This is not for you, okay? If you are a little pussy that has problems with the real music, leave now, please. Otherwise, stay and hang out with the real fellas here. Oh yeah. All right, great, beautiful. Amazing. Leo, I will ban you if you keep writing that name. I mean, I will technically never ban you, but yeah. Is this all functional components? Yes, more or less. Okay, so this is great, man. So we built now a systematic thing. That's always a huge win. Now we have this pretty simple hook. Positions are modals, and our modals, you know, our input modals. So you see how we transitioned from a link input, blah, 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 to, that's pretty awesome, man. I'm so smart, it's incredible. I'm the smartest people right now. From all, okay, never mind. So smart, man. How can I be that intelligent? It's incredible. Okay, so let's call this link input form. I built this library, so this is my open source stuff. It's amazing. You guys should check it out. I mean, not just because I'm awesome and smart and beautiful and smart, but you should give this library a shot. I wrote this in the stream. Awesome. Take a look at that. I wrote this library and I use it for programming network. It's amazing. Took me a while I've been using it for a long time, and then I open sourced it, and it's awesome. And if you're using Fastify, for example, it's perfect because you can then use it isomorphically. You can feed all of your Fastify's validation schema into this thing, and it works great. I use it for programming network. It's so nice. Custom validators, all sorts of stuff, you name it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, I'm actually so happy with this outcome, man. So nice. So nice. Few iterations, patience, and we nailed it. Now we'll have to see, right? We'll have to see, okay, so hey, we have these two refs. Do we really need two refs, right? Can we reuse the same ref, right? Because, I mean, technically, you're never gonna have two modals shown at the same time. Do we need, you know, can we reuse this? Can we, like, just have a single modal that's always positioned, but then have this other stuff, right? I mean, you know what? We can even try that, right? I mean, we can remove this duplication, right? I can say, hey, you know what? Well, screw you, man, right? Screw you, dude, right? And I can just say here, you know, well, input modal, right? And then I can say, you know, whatever. I just want to try it, like, why not, right? Why not? Why not try it, right? Because we want to reduce this duplication as much as we possibly can, right? Where was this ref? So let's call this wrapper ref, right? Whatever. Who cares, man? Or let's just call it ref. Cool, right? So we have ref and ref, right? Okay, let's see what happened now. All right. Yeah, so that works, right? Okay, cool. So that works. All right, so the only thing now is, wait a minute. I wonder if this is messing it up, right? Link input form. No, it shouldn't really be. So the only thing now that, wait a minute, maybe I have to refresh. Give me 1 second. So why is it opening that one? So maybe because the ref is the same now, right? All right, bear with me, man. All good, bro. So do we have to do something in here? Ben Shapiro rap song. I actually need to hear that. That guy's sharp like an arrow. Okay, I think I know what the problem is, right? The problem right now is that because we have the same ref here for this fella, right? And then for this fella, right? We are fundamentally, yeah. I mean, well, let me change this music, man. Okay, do hust. So I promise do hust. So let's play do hust. Then we're gonna play something else. Somebody asked do hust, so let's respect that. Sultan of Swing. Sure, I agree. Of course, if he has a musical taste. I literally taught him everything in this stream. Literally everything. He was as dumb as a freaking, you know, I don't even know, man. Completely illiterate before he came to this stream. I swear to God, I'm not even exaggerating. So why are we showing this? Wait a minute, you guys are distracting me. So why are we showing the wrong one? Wait a minute. So this is all great, right? That's great, okay? That's awesome, right? We agree. Open modal target sets the position, all great, right? So far so good, right? So that's great. So what is the problem? So link input form, insert link. So the only thing that's weird is that, so it keeps opening the, wait a minute. So maybe we just need to introduce another state variable somewhere. Wait. Yeah, okay, so it's because of this, right? It's because of this, basically. It keeps like, wait, let me decipher my own suspicion. So what if I put this thing in here? Right? So essentially it opens one and then it opens the other one, right? So I mean, if we would want this to work like this, we would have to kind of keep track of which modal do we actually want to open, right? 10 most strange things about JavaScript. It easily is possible, yeah. So yeah, we could technically, right? Okay, I mean, yeah, right. So we could introduce, so we could use the same ref, we could use the same modal, so that's great. I think we only need something like this, const, no, not at all. A const, modal ID. Actually, fuck. You know what? I have an idea. Even better. Ah, I'm so smart. It's incredible. I have a great idea. Great idea, man. Great idea. Why do I have that idea? You can ask it. Go ahead. Ask it. Alex, why do you have that idea? All right, I'm going to answer. Because I'm super smart. That's why. That's why. Okay? That is exactly why. Fuck you, Sako. You're just jelly that I'm so intelligent. Jelly man. Jelly man. We could. Could we do this? Yes, we could. Will we do that? Maybe. Shit. That's not a bad idea either. But I think it's more explicit if we pass it like this. So let's call this, how would I name this? I'll just do it like this for now, even though that's not. Oh, shit. Never mind, never mind. I'm an idiot. I'm actually not. I'm actually quite smart. It's like super smart, actually. People say that, like, Alex, like, how come that, you know, how are you that smart, right? Like, how is that real? Is that, what is that, man, right? What is that, right? I will wait. I'm cleaning this up. My brain is working. I have great ideas. Please work. Please work. The idea was great. The idea was amazing. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Is the question. Yes, it's gonna work. Yes. So, so smart. Oh, wait. Guys, wait. I'm gonna pass out from this IQ. Wait. Oh. Oh. Sorry. My IQ was like so high that I almost passed out. Oh. Don't do that, man. That's a sin. All right, so jokes aside, so what did I do? Well, what I just did is I introduced the modal ID, right? So the ID of the currently kind of active modal, right? So then we don't need double state. So now we can, whenever we have multiple ones, right? We are just flipping them. And then when you click outside, we're using this custom hook. We are basically just removing the modal, right? And actually now here, here we can just say, well, I guess we need to yeah, so we need to expose one more method. Give me a second. Right? Something like that, I think. There we go. Beautiful. Works. Okay, amazing. So great. So as you can see, we've generalized it. A single ref. What the fuck is dialog ref? Where am I using this? Ah, never mind. It's good. It's something else. All good, all good. All right, so that's great. So let's implement that now. So we have this custom validator, I hope still. So I'm gonna call this input, I'm gonna call this YouTube input form. We're gonna call this YouTube URL, I guess. Format URI, but I think I have is YouTube somewhere. I have this custom validator that I wrote. Now let's play something else. Wait. Yeah, wow, that's a great song. That's a great song. Okay. So this is great. I did write. Wait, where's my use AJV? Validation. Do they? Oh fuck. Do I have the YouTube? Wait a minute, because I don't think that I have these custom keywords defined in this project. Because when I wrote this library, right, when I open source this thing, I decoupled, right? So yeah, but I did actually build as part of this library, right? At least in the API, I built this custom validator called isYouTube URL somewhere. Let me find that library. Where is that? Where did I write that? Yeah, in here, right? So if we take a look at that, shit, man, but I don't have that as part of the Yale, right? Here it is YouTube URL. So this is the custom validator. he knows my library better than me. That's great. Yeah. So this is what I wrote back then. This validates if the actual if it's a valid. How did I implement this utility? Where is the regex for that? Yeah, I mean, I don't remember. But yeah, this is, and I think that should be fully unit tested, right? Very happy that you like it, man. Very happy that you like it. Yeah. Yeah, I think I wrote this nicely. Yeah, this is awesome. Yeah. So node type YouTube. Yes, node attribute string utility. Here it is. Here is the util. I remember now. So if I go over there, is valid YouTube URL. Beating me down, down into the ground, screaming some sound. Here it is. Here it is. Here's the regex, right? So I can just for now use this, right? So I can just use this. I'm not going to install this library as part of this for now, right? Can I use like regexp or whatever? Actually, you know what? Never mind. Let's just for now, right? But we can, let's just make this work first, right? Falling away from me. This is something we also going to be able to centralize to not repeat. I'm sure I can already see the patterns in my brain. I can already see this crap, so that's great. That's going to be good as well. I'm already kind of getting ideas of also, yeah, for sure, 100%, no questions about that. No question about that. Wait, I just need to test one thing. Okay, great. Perfect. Amazing. Okay, very good. We unfortunately can't. Shit. Yeah, we'll have to see about that. So to do, see how to make it not conflict with the other modals, right? Sultan of Swings. Yes, yes, we can. Yeah, we can play some Dire Straits. Then we can play Brother in Arms, Money, and some of the other things. Yeah. So you can see what I'm talking about. Pretty simple shit, right? I mean, so I could kind of generalize this as well, or to say we could really fundamentally just have a single modal, and then based on this expression, based on the expression whichever modal is set. Sako, well, we are. I mean, I rewrote this tip-tap whole implementation in TypeScript and then cleaned up a lot and stuff, and now just kind of building a system around it. So now I've just built this modal that I can reuse for any tip-tap controls that require this type of behavior, right? So you can see link requires linking and unlinking. YouTube video requires a URL and obviously validation that it's a YouTube thing. So basically just, and then we'll need to find the icons. These icons look like shit, right? But that's an easy part. So it's fundamentally just, I made the tip-tap experience so much better, and it's open source now as well, so there's a lot of awesome code there for people to read, because a lot of this stuff everybody has to do, whoever uses tip-tap, right? And Sako fucking sucks, I agree. That's what it is. Fundamentally, that's what Sako is in a nutshell, right? What can we do about it, right? What can we do about it? Just that's just his natural state, right? He has a good heart. You know, when you tell about the girl, she has a good soul, right? You're practically saying that she's ugly, right? So it's the same with Sako. He's a good guy, right? He's a great guy, but she's pretty inside. The worst compliment you're said. If somebody would told me that I'm pretty inside, she's pretty inside. Ooh. Don't say that, man. Don't say anything. Not a compliment. If you ever feel like telling somebody that they are pretty inside, it's not a compliment. Not a compliment. Don't do it. Timed out, Artunado. Oh my god, abusing the power. What is this? What is this autocracy here? Actually, I can tell you a little history about Sultan of Swings, right? So, what is it called? So what is it called? Man, like, so, no, what the fuck is this, man? What are you talking about, bro? So when this fella, right, this song was made about this guy somewhere in London walking to a bar. This is apparently a true story. Actually, you know what? I wanted to tell the story, and now I just don't want to tell it anymore. I don't know. I literally want it, and then I don't actually know. So fuck you guys. I'm not gonna tell you that story. Like, I was literally all in, and then I was all out instantly. I don't get it. I just felt... None of your business, Leo. None of your fucking business, man, okay? None of your business, bro, okay? That story, okay? No, I wanted to tell you the story about how this song... I wanted to tell you the history of this song that's playing now. And then I got bored. And I literally just got super bored in the same moment when as I started saying the story, right? It is a cool story. It's a very cool story, though. Super nice, like a very cool story. Like, incredibly cool. Incredibly cool. And then I got high, and then I got high. Yeah, that's all right, so that's amazing, guys. That's great. And I think pretty much now what we need to do is we need to insert the... So if I open the existing frontend, right, existing programmatic frontend, we're going to replace this tip-tap stuff now completely once... All right, let's play another song. Let's play... Let's play... Let's play some stuff for the older fellas. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Tin, 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 tin. Tin, 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 tin. You can brush my hair, touch me anywhere. I know it doesn't go like that. It's actually quite brutal what I just said, but that's how I sang it my whole life. You can brush my hair and touch me anywhere. What do I know? Who am I to not judge, right? Oh. Oh no, he subscribed. Fuck. No, man. How are you gonna survive now in Finland, man? Leo. How are you gonna survive now, man? Unacceptable. Thank you, buddy. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate your will to stay hungry for the rest of the week. Thank you. All of these stupid people subscribing to my YouTube channel, man. Seriously, like, how dumb do you have to be? Unacceptable. Well, I like to offend you when you do it. So, if any of you subscribes right now, I'll offend you directly. There you go. Beautiful. Give me the story. I'll give you the story. Give me 1 second. I'll give you the story, bro. Calm your tits down, okay? Calm your tits down. I actually heard that term somewhere. There's literally a term. It says, lady, calm your tits down, all right? Calm your tits down, all right? What the fuck? I heard it. I didn't invent it. I have a proof. Calm your tits down. Calm your tits. I don't know if you would calm them down or up. Oh, exactly. I mean, can a man calm his tits? You get what I mean? Oh my god, did you see that hit on my girlfriend? He gave her a drink and smiled at her. He totally trying to hit on her. I'm going to fight him. I'll fight you. Calm your tits, Jim. He is the bartender. Okay, so Jim, in fact, if we philosophically look at this situation, Jim can in fact calm his tits down. But there is no down. So I was saying this my whole life in a wrong way. It's calm your tits. Okay, Dave told Jim to calm his tits. That's what it is. Okay, well, I don't know why I'm looking at this. I just literally thought about this and now I have to... Oh, wait, so these are like the tits and they're calm, right? Yep. Like you see, these are the nipples and they're like super calm. Like, I like this. Okay. I'm not gonna watch porn on Twitch. I can never understand how stupid you have to be to watch porn on Twitch, man. There's so many websites, man, where you can see like all sorts of sick shit. People shitting on each other. And then you go on Twitch, man. Come on. Makes no sense. Alright, it's getting worse for sure. It's getting worse. I can tell you that much. Alright, let's shut up here. All of us. Give me 1 second. I need to find some video that I can link. Shit. Pull streams and programming. I mean, honestly, I think it's a great deal. I'm pretty like, I mean, I'm sure that I could hook up some like old ladies in pension or old dudes in pension to watch me, right? I can talk about politics. I can bore them literally, not figuratively. I can literally bore them to their death. And who wouldn't want to die peacefully like that, right? So, I mean, I think it would be a great deal, right? Oh my god, I'm so fucked in this video, man. Look at my face. Jesus Christ, man. Alright, that works now as well. That now works as well. Can I actually find somebody that doesn't look like me? Like, can I find some other videos, a demo? I wish, man. I wish. Oh. Actually, to be very honest with you, I haven't smoked weed many times in my life, but out of the 100% of the time, 70% of the time was with Sako. So you're not far from that. He has a terrible influence with me, I can tell you that much. Even though every time when he was coming to my place, yeah. Let me stop there, right? This is public material, right? And I'm pretty sure that at least 80% of people in this stream actually hate me deeply. So I'm not gonna risk it, right? Motherfuckers, okay? Get the shit, exactly. Literally, that's my SMS to Sako. I'm trying to kind of be, you know... Yeah, 100%. He's not even kidding. Danish police can choke on my balls. I apologize. Cool. If Danish police was dealing with assholes like me, this country would have no prosperity. If they would be dealing with idiots like myself for saying crap on the internet, this country would implode in like 2 weeks. Right? If they would be solving cases like me, and I'm unsolvable case, I can tell you that much, this country would be in a complete disaster state, right? So hopefully they're not solving a little assholes like me talking crap on the internet, right? Not case, exactly. Actually, there's a term, and it says "suck my nuts," just in case you didn't know. Yes, "suck my nuts" was the awesome last words from the Abraham Ford after Nijan hit him across the head once. We're gonna meet. Suck my nuts. What do I know? What do I know, right? It's not my saying, in case you didn't know. All right. Oh, the story, yeah. So the story, I mean, I can tell you the story or I can send you the documentary about the story. What do you want? Documentary is going to be like 300 times better and it's only 20 minutes. Or you can hear my story. Okay. Well, story is very short. The song, Sultan of Swings. Actually, is it Sultan of Swing? Maybe I'm talking about completely different song, man. My brain is, wait. Yeah, exactly. Yes, it is. No. So you see this, you check out the guitar George, he knows all the chords. This is the lyrics from the Sultan of Swings. So Mark, the singer of Dire Straits, right, he went to some bar close to the London where the same band played almost every night. So it was always the same band playing, right? And this song is basically about that. You see, you check out the guitar George, he knows all the chords, blah, blah, blah. And Harry doesn't mind if he doesn't make the scene. He's got a daytime job. He's doing all right, right? So it's basically, it was this like an amateur band playing in a bar. It's like Harry doesn't mind if he doesn't make the scene. He's got a daytime job. He's doing all right. It's like, you know, in the world champions in football, when these guys from some shithole countries, they were taxi drivers and then they played just because they didn't have anyone else, right? And you see, saving it up for Friday night with Sultan were the Sultans of Swing. The band was called the Sultans of Swing. And if you don't know what the swingers are, that's a different subject that I will let you research on your own. I'm not into that sort of stuff. But anyway, the band was called Sultan of Swings. It was playing pretty much in the same bar. And then Mark Copperfield, or whatever his last name is, he wrote the song about that, right? That's the story, man. That's the story. Dude, this is one of the first songs. I used to listen to this song with my dad on a cassette in 1993 or 4. Dude, this song that you can hear now, Highway Star, it's a song about the car. It's boring like fuck. There's no interesting story behind it. But he's just singing about his car, basically. Actually, only a man can write a song about the car, right? It's like me writing a song about my mechanical keyboard, you know, like... But that's what it is. Okay, cool. That's great. I'm a highway star. Dude, let's play Child in Time, man, right? I think we have reached the point where if we wouldn't play it, it would be a sin. Where is Child in Time? Man, this is one of the best songs arguably ever written in modern rock and roll, man. I need to put the volume up. Sure. I need to put the volume up, man. Dude, what a piece of art. This is like you listen to, if like Beethoven or Karl Orff or Chopin or Vivaldi, if these guys were alive, this is equivalent to that. Beautiful. Okay, so basically, we're gonna round up very soon now. But we're almost done. I'm actually probably gonna, once I stop the stream, but I just want to see if there's something for people to discuss. But once I stop the stream, I'll round this up because you guys distracted me too much. So I need to kind of do this on my own. All right, let's see if anybody has anything to ask before I head off. And yeah, otherwise I'll head off and we see each other tomorrow. I'm not going to be streaming on Friday. I've realized that Fridays are pretty terrible for streaming. But tomorrow I will be streaming for sure, if you guys are around. Oh. What do you think about seawater rising? I don't give a fuck about seawater rising. I'm gonna be long dead before that happens. Which means, as I am, yeah. I think we have far greater issues than a seawater rising right now. So, and who cares, man? It's my kids that's gonna be drowning, not me. So fuck them, right? As long as I'm not drowning, I'm good, right? I'm good, man. There's no floods where I am. So who cares, right? And exactly, they can just learn to swim better. Maybe just invest some time into becoming a better swimmer instead of solving the actual problem, right? You know. And like Rebecca said, you see, everything in life is about perspective, right? Maybe you're going to be able to say, oh, actually now I live by the beach, right? Right? Wouldn't you like to say that, right? You know, you wake up one day and suddenly, you know, you live by the beach. How crazy is that? Amazing, right? Well, there's no water yet. That the emphasis is on yet, right? So I think Rebecca kind of figured it out. Invest your time into swimming and let's not solve the actual problem, right? You know. Like you know, we want to be multi-planetal species like Elon Musk says. Because why solve the problems on this planet? We should just fuck this planet up and then go to another planet and then fuck that planet up, right? It's completely logical, right? I always laugh at these so-called self-proclaimed moral people. Oh my God, what are we gonna do if the sea rises? If the sea rises, we're all gonna be dead. It's like, dude, there's like literally a few billion people starving from hunger right now. I mean, don't you think there's like a little bit, you know, some issues which are a little bit easier to solve first? But yeah, that's what it is. Again, I'm gonna be long dead. Who cares, right? That's just how it is. Alright, I'm gonna stop with my sarcasm, irony, paradoxes, and I'm gonna... Exactly, Rebecca, you're 100% correct. If you live with your parents and you obsess about solving the world problems, that's great. Then you don't actually have to do anything, right? For example, make your bed, get a job, educate yourself, right? Become a better person. You don't have to do any of this if you encapsulate yourself in global problems that you have zero control or power over. So why would you study, work hard, put yourself in position of power when you can just live with your parents, have a cooked meal every single day, and bitch about things you don't have no fucking clue about? I mean, seriously, who can blame these people? You wake up, you have no responsibility, you just bitch about, you go to Twitter, you know, you show how superior you are there, you quote some guy from Google, right? You know, I have to wake up every fucking day, work, pay bills, feed my family, be responsible at work, talk shit to you guys. What for, man? Instead of just bitching about things that I can't solve anyway. I mean, that's how it is, man. Clearly, Rebecca. Clearly. Time to change. I need to change. I need to make some radical moves. I'm gonna put a tattoo on my neck, paint my hair in pink, and become vegetarian. You know, I'm gonna join a Save the Whales organization or some stupid shit like that. And there we go. That's a great start. I think I pretty much nailed it there, right? Well, I mean, yeah, yeah. Okay, guys, let's stop. I'm getting triggered in a good way. I'm kind of slowly turning into a huge troll right now, and I try to avoid these things because then I cannot stop. So I'll just keep pretending that I'm a kind individual with empathy and understanding. Alex is a troll at heart. Absolutely. Just go back to coding. Guys, I need to go. I agree with Xor. I agree with him. I should shut the fuck up. Alright, guys. It's been fun. I genuinely enjoy your company. Thank you so much for being here. And we continue tomorrow. My few favorite people were here, so that's always amazing. Cassie, Rebecca, Sako, Ortonato, Leo, all of you guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll catch you guys up tomorrow. Take care, and play one game, of course. I don't think he's here now, but yeah. Alright. Peace out, friends. Good night.